Welcome, my dear students, to Connect 6 series, Unit 1, Lesson 2. We always work hard. Let's see the new vocabulary first. Many forests. Many forests. الغابة الصغيرة. Organization. Organization. منظمة. Nature. Nature. طبيعة. Local communities. Local communities. مجتمعات محلية. Information. Information. معلومات. Wildlife. Wildlife. حياة برية. Climate. Climate. مناخ. Weather. Weather. طقس. Now, let's read our passage about the many forests. What is the many forests? Many Forest is an organization which plants small areas of trees in the middle of our cities. These special green areas help people enjoy nature and help our wildlife, like plants, animals, and other living things. الغابة الصغيرة هي منظمة تزرع مساحات صغيرة من الأشجار في وسط مدننا تساعد هذه المناطق الخضراء المميزة الناس على الاستمتاع بالطبيعة وتساعد حياتنا البرية مثل النباتات والحيوانات وكائنات حية أخرى. الجزء الثاني أو paragraph number 2. At many forests, we always work hard to find the best urban locations for our forests, where people and wildlife need nature most. في الغابة الصغيرة دائما نعمل بجد للعثور على أفضل المواقع الحضرية لغاباتنا، حيث يحتاج الناس والحياة البرية إلى الطبيعة أكثر من غيرهم. Paragraph number 3. We never grow foreign plants in our projects. We always plant trees that grow naturally in an area, and we carefully look after them until they become a small forest. نحن لا نزرع النباتات الأجنبية أبدا في مشاريعنا. نحن دائما نزرع الأشجار التي تنمو بشكل طبيعي في منطقة ما ونعتني بها بحرص حتى تصبح غابة صغيرة. We also usually work with local communities to plant and look after the forests over time. ونعمل أيضا عادة مع المجتمعات المحلية لزراعة الغابات والاعتناء بها بمرور الوقت. We collect data from every forest. We plant a few times a month. This helps us understand the effects of the new green space on the people, wildlife, and the climate of the area. نجمع البيانات من كل غابة ونزرعها عدة مرات في الشهر. يساعدنا هذا في فهم تأثيرات المساحة الخضراء الجديدة على الناس والحياة البرية ومناخ المنطقة. We rarely have enough volunteers to help us with our projects, so we are always happy when people offer to help us. نادرا ما يكون لدينا عدد كافي من المتطوعين لمساعدتنا في مشاريعنا. لذلك نسعد دائما عندما يعرض الناس مساعدتنا. Exercise number 2. Listen and read again. Write true or false. Number 1. The new green spaces are only for local people to use. This is false. Number 2. The many forest organization only plant trees that normally live in that country. True. Number 3. Only the many forest volunteers look after the trees. False. The organization uses information about the forests for research. True. The Many Forests organization wants more people to join and help. True. Now, let's go to the language focus. Today we are going to talk about the present simple. Present simple. المضارع البسيط. We use the present simple tense to talk about habits and routines. يبقى بنتكلم في المضارع البسيط عن العادات والروتين، يعني الأفعال اللي بتتكرر. Like what? I visit my cousins every week. أنا أزور أولاد عمي كل أسبوع. يبقى هنا أنا متعود على ده، فعل متكرر. أوكي؟ طيب نحله إزاي أو نشوفه إزاي أو الجملة بتتكون إزاي؟ قلنا هنا إن أنا عندي الفاعل لو جمع بحط الانفينيتيف، يبقى I الفاعل I أو we أو they أو you، نحط الفعل زي ما هو في المصدر infinitive. يبقى زي إيه؟ I visit، I like، we like، they like، they play. لكن بقى لو he أو she أو it، he أو she أو it، نروح حاطين عليها بيضاف إليها s أو es أو es. like what؟ زي إيه؟ he usually goes to school by bus. he usually goes to school by bus. اوكي؟ تمام. يبقى احنا هنا مع السنجولار pronoun، السنجولار pronoun اللي هو الضمير المفرد he she it، بنحط الفيرب في المصدر ونحط نضيف عليه es أو s. تمام يا ولاد؟ اوكي. After this we use adverbs of frequency. adverbs of frequency ظروف التكرار before a verb to talk about the frequency of the action. يعني ايه الكلام ده؟ يعني المفروض ان انا في كلمات حاجة اسمها ظروف التكرارية عشان توضح قد ايه انا بكرر الحاجة دي. We always work hard to identify ideal urban locations. مثلا for example, we always work hard to identify ideal urban locations. We always. Language focus. عندنا هنا we use حاجة اسمها the adverbs of frequency، كلمات التكرار أو ظروف التكرارية. دي بتدل على إن أنا بعيد هذا الفعل كام مرة في الفترة اللي أنا بتكلم عنها. We use the adverb of frequency before a verb but after the verb to be. لو معايا الفعل اللي موجود في الجملة am أو is أو are بيجي ظرف التكرار بعدها مش قبلها. طيب let's look. تعالوا نشوف مع بعض مثال. We always work hard to find the best urban locations for our forests. طيب يبقى أنا حطيت هنا always قبل الفعل work. طيب تعالوا نشوف الverb to be إيه اللي هيحصل. We are always happy. قلنا are الأول وبعد كده حطينا الفريكونسي adverb of frequency اللي هو ظرف التكرار. طب إيه هي ظروف التكرار يا مس أصلا؟ تعالوا نبص على الخط الكبير اللي معانا from 0 to 100%. نسبة التكرار قد إيه؟ نمرة 1 لو قلت never يعني أبدا يعني أنا ما بكررش الأمر ده، ودي بتعادل النفي. ممكن أقول جملة شكلها مثبت ولكن المعنى فيها منفي باستخدام never. بعد كده عندنا كلمة rarely نادرا. يبقى أنا لو بروح المشوار في أسبوع، يبقى لما أقول نادرا يبقى رحت مرة. sometimes أحيانا. often غالبا. usually عادة. لما أروح طول الوقت يبقى always. Another example, I always go to school by bike. If I use verb to be زي ما قلنا، إذا استخدمت am أو is أو are it will come after يعني ال adverb of frequency اللي هو الظرف التكراري. تمام، ده هيجي بعد am و is و are. Like what? He is always late at school. أوكي؟ كمان في عندنا كلمات ممكن أضيفها في الجملة ليها علاقة بهذا الوقت. يعني ممكن we can use these time expressions to talk about how often we do something. كم مرة بنعمل الحاجة دي، ممكن نتكلم عنها من خلال ده. لما أتكلم وأقول every day كل يوم، every day كل يوم. once a week مرة في الأسبوع. twice a month. 3 times a year. طبعا أنا اللي ممكن أحدد الزمن، أنا بكررها كام مرة وكام وقت. أوكي؟ الإكسرسايز اللي بعد كده let's circle the correct answer. نعمل دايرة على الإجابة الصح. هنحاول مع بعض كده يا ولاد نشوف مع بعض. Number 1, the weather is usually ولا never sunny in Egypt in summer. Usually. Very good. Well done. Number 2, I rarely ولا often eat dates as a snack. I love them. أدام أنا I love them أنا أحبهم، يبقى هاخد الأكتر في التكرار، هتاخد often. Number 3, how often, however, do you play football with your friends. لو بصينا على language فوق يا ولاد أو قبل كده، هنلاقي إن إحنا عشان نسأل عن عدد المرات أو التكرار قد إيه بسأل how often. وبعد كده الفعل المساعد اللي هو do أو does، والفاعل does مع المفرد و do مع الجمع، والفعل وكمالة الجملة. تمام، يبقى هنا هناخد how often. Well done. Number 4, Summer always ولا never plays football, plays video games. He doesn't like them. Samir always ولا never plays video games. He doesn't like them. يبقى هنا ما بيحبهاش so it will be yes هتبقى never. Very good. Number 5, sometimes ولا always. We sometimes ولا always go cycling on holiday, but most days we relax on the beach. احنا بنرتاح في الايه؟ في البيتش او في الشط. most days أغلب الأيام. So it will be sometimes. Number 6, You rarely, sometimes, call me so late at night. Is something wrong? Rarely. Great. Well done. Number 7. Dr. Mohsin is never or always late to work. Never ولا always late to work. He likes to be at the hospital on time. طيب هو بيحب يروح الميعاد مظبوط، يبقى هو always ولا never get late or go late؟ يبقى never. Great. Very good. Now we are going to listen to a dialogue between Nadine and Jamila. Okay? Listen carefully. اسمع كويس عشان هيبقى في أسئلة على الديالوج ده. We will ask a question. Where do the friends decide to go on Saturday? الولاد هيروحوا فين أو قرروا إن هم يروحوا فين on Saturday. Okay? Let's go. Nadine, what do you usually do on the weekends? Jamila, I usually spend time with my sisters. We often go shopping in the city center, or we sometimes go to the movie theater. What about you? Nadine, I don't very often go into the city. I usually stay at home and help my mom, but I sometimes visit my grandparents with my sister Inji and her kids. Jamila, where do your grandparents live, Nadine? Nadine, they live in the countryside on a farm. It's near a town called Asyut. Do you know it? It's on the river Nile. Jamila, Asyut? That's a long way from here. How often do you how often do you see them? Nadine, about once a month. My sister can drive, so she usually takes me in her car. And we always try to meet up for the holiday at Eid al-Adha too. We usually stay for a week at their house then. Jamila, I love Eid al-Adha. We always meet up with my mom's family for the holiday. They are all great cooks and we always eat a lot. Nadine, that sounds great. Jamila, what about the weekends, Nadine? Are you busy? Nadine, not really. Do you want to do something together? Jamila, yes, let's go to that new cafe in our neighborhood. It's near the square. Nadine, yes, okay. It looks nice and they've got delicious date and honey cakes. Saturday afternoon? Jamila, yes, that sounds great. I'll text you. Who can tell me where do the friends decide to go on Saturday? To the new cafe. Great, well done. Now, listen and complete the sentences the two girls say. Write 2 words in each gap. Jamila, I usually spend time with my sisters. Great. Number 2. We often go shopping in the city center. Or we sometimes go to the movie theater. I don't very often go into the city. I usually stay at home and help my mom. But I sometimes visit my grandparents. Very good kids. You are great today. انتوا رائعين النهارده. Now, this exercise, we will answer the questions. Okay? Where do Nadine's grandparents live? Yes, they live in the countryside on a farm. Number 2. How does she get to their home? If you remember, how does she get to her home or their home? They go by car. By car, that's great. How often does she go to see them? راحت لهم كم مرة؟ She said, هي قالت once a month. Once a month. That's great. Who does Jamila always meet up with for Eid al-Adha? Yes, Jamila meets her mom's family for the holiday. Yes, great. Number 5. When are Nadine and Jamila going to the new cafe? They are going to the cafe Saturday afternoon. The last thing, now we will have a task. You will write, what do you do at Sham Nissim? I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye and thank you.